From Careco TV, one of the longest-running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventure. From the mountains of the Great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, this is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. Our first stop this week is Venice, Louisiana, quite arguably one of the premier sport fishing destinations in the United States. And we're here with Boat US Angler as part of a special promotion.
What we did was we asked all of our fans on Facebook to enter our contest. All they had to do was like our page, click enter, random drawing. One guy gets to win and come down and spend 2 days with us down here fishing for redfish, speckled trout, stay here at the Venice Fishing Lodge, and what a great time it was.
Frankfort, Kentucky's Alan Burton was the winner of this dream trip, courtesy of Boat US Angler.
I was a lucky man. I won the Boat US Angler Star for a Day contest that I entered on Facebook. I've been a Boat US member in the past and was actually researching insurance for a new boat and entered the contest on Facebook.
So we're going to fish this drop off here, right here in the river. We're going to work it over this way just so we can pick something up real quick. See if they're moving along through here. The area we were fishing was the pass. The river's down. It's been down to, I guess, about 2 feet for the last, I guess, probably 3 weeks or whatever, and these fish are moving up in the passes. Oh, look at your bait there, Steve. You need another one, or you good?
No, I'm good. He just happened to pull it down.
All right, you can bite that little head off. It won't slide down as much. So we got there this morning, the bait was everywhere, and it didn't take long. What, about second cast, everybody just started catching. Yeah, there's a good one. That's a good one. Huh? There you go. Pull him right down here. Keep him low like a bass. All right, baby. All right. Fishy. There's a speckled trout, huh?
Oh, look at there.
Look at that teamwork, baby.
Perfect.
Teamwork. Okay, there's the saltwater cat. They call that a sail cat. Gaff top Allen.
That was about like a catfish with a fin.
There you go. Look at the whiskers on that guy, will you? Think he's old? See, watch this. Look, see? Choom. Now, pull. You gotta leave more line out. That's okay. That's okay. So, Alan, what do you think so far?
I'm loving it so far. Yeah, definitely different than what I'm used to.
Now, after warming up on speckled trout, Alan hooked into his first redfish, and the fight was on.
Now he's running for it.
All right, let him go. Have we seen him yet?
Yeah, he just jumped a second ago.
Did you tell what it was?
No, it's too fast.
Oh, wait, yeah, he just came. Oh, big old bull red. Yeah, keep him coming, bud. Nice redfish.
Yeah,
nice red.
Awesome.
There we go.
You come left or right of that motor, okay? You just let, if he wants to go right, keep your rod tip up and let him go right. If he wants to come this way.
Coming.
Okay, and then look, pull your rod up, pull your rod up, pull up, pull up, pull up. That's okay, that's okay. Whatever you do, don't put your thumb in that spool, let it go. And we're gonna try to get him. All right, pull up, just pull up real easy.
He's going.
Okay, big boy, big boy.
Oh, smokes.
Big redfish.
Keep your coming, just take your time, hold your rod tip up a little bit, and then when you get him close here, just pull real easy. You can lull him to sleep, just like that, just pull.
Pull.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's
All
what I'm talking about, baby.
guys. Woo. You're about to be Facebook famous.
And if you push them out, they look bigger. All right, let's revive this guy. Yeah. Pretty fish, huh? Look at him. Come on, buddy. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. All right, guys. Great job.
Good job, my man.
Good
All
deal.
right.
Thank you.
Hey, get another one.
Visit AmericanaOutdoors.com and enter for your chance to pick up some of the free gear we're giving away every week. Sign up and win. It's that easy. Coming up, the redfish bite heats up in Venice, Louisiana. Well, it's time to get outside and enjoy the rewards of your hunt or your trip to the market. Food smoking is a great way to enhance the flavor of your meats, and it couldn't be any easier than with a Bradley Smoker. Learn more at bradleysmoker.com. We'll be right back with more from Americana Outdoors.
You just want to fish, not mess around with buttons and settings and such. That's why they made every Garmin Echo fish finder easy to use. You see fish, you catch fish, easy. Fight fish, not your fish finder. Get the unsurpassed power, clarity, and dependability of a Garmin Echo fish finder.
Second to you again, bud.
Tell you what, next tournament, I won't use my hydro wave.
I don't believe you, so you know what, bud? I'm taking it with me.
Go ahead.
Thanks, bud. You know what, Kevin, he actually may be pulling for me.
He's nuts if he thinks I'm giving up my hydro wave. What a squirrel.
The Yamaha VMAX SHO. First it changed the game. Now it's set the standard. But don't take our word for it.
The whole shot was everything they said it was going to be.
And we accelerated from like 50 miles an hour to 70, and it was like that.
So fast, so quiet. I mean, you give it power, and it's just there.
That thing right there is just bad.
The whole shot on it is second to none. Oh, yeah, it's for real.
Take a demo ride and feel the power yourself. You'll know why we call it the Game Changer.
Americana Outdoors is presented to you by Garmin. Follow the leader. By Cabela's, it's in your nature. And by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Welcome back. We're in Venice, Louisiana with Alan Barton, our Boat US Angler Grand Prize winner, Alan Minchowski from the Venice Fishing Lodge, and Steve Levi.
The place is so unique. It's probably one of the greatest fisheries in the world. Just to be able to experience the habitat down here, see the tremendous volume of fish that actually are residents here, and whether it be a hurricane or an oil spill, it really doesn't seem to matter. This fishery continues to come back.
I don't know, the river has a lot to do with it. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man, it's awesome.
Got him?
Yep, it's a red. It's a red.
All right.
It's a red. There he goes. Let's buckle him down. You don't want a cork, man. They're hitting the cork pretty good. Right, there he goes. I hope my net's big enough.
Come on. Come on.
Nice fish.
Ooh, that was fun.
That's a good one. Pretty fish. Look at the spots. Pretty fish. Pretty.
You know, you think when you come here or you see these things on TV that it's shot over 3, 4, 5 days of footage catching fish. I can't believe how many fish I caught today before 10 o'clock.
If he goes to the back, you got to go back with him, Alan. All the way back. Let him get away from that motor.
Trying to pull. Holy smokes. Oh, phew. That one wore me out.
42 inch. Okay, that's your biggest one yet, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alan's first time, and I mean, you could see it on his face. I mean, he was amazed how those fish fight. I mean, I think we made a believer out of him today. Okay. All right, what we got here is the water's a little stained today, so I want to slow the presentation of the bait down, so I want it to stay in that one spot a little bit longer. So what I did is I put one of these popping corks on here, and I just put a double twist on the bottom and then one around the top. That way it won't slide. And fish about 2.5, 3 foot deep. And then we just pop it real hard. The bait comes up, and as it's falling, that's when we're hoping the fish will hit it.
After watching Alan mix it up with these Venice Reds all morning, Boat US angler Steve Levi stepped into the ring for his shot, and he hooked into a good one.
There we go. That's a big boy too, huh? That's a big one. Get on that point over so you can get one out there.
All right, he may be getting tired. In the net, all right. Man, Venice, Louisiana, I'll tell you what, big giant bull reds, all day. They bite all day long. Yep, I think he's ready. There we go. All right.
Our thanks to Billy Nichols and all the good people at the Venice Fishing Lodge. Coming up, we're changing gears and heading to turkey camp for spring hunting. Visit AmericanaOutdoors.com and register to win. We've got gear from our sponsors, and we're giving it all away. We're also giving away fishing trips and hunts of a lifetime. Check out AmericanaOutdoors.com for all the details and deadlines.
We invented and patented the first aerated live well. We're first with higher flotation standards and first to receive a protected design hull copyright. With such a strong focus on non-stop innovation, no other boat enjoys such advanced engineering. Ranger Boats. We're celebrating over 45 years of fishing and a lifetime of leadership. Discover Yamaha's VMAX power. When you want the best, choose Yamaha.
The world's best fishing line is now available in the United States. Sunline FX2, the strongest braid available.
This braid, I'll absolutely love it.
Livingston Lures, an exclusive combination of swim action, vibration, sound, and flash. Endorsed and used by Bassmaster Elite Series anglers like Randy Howell.
Woo! Giant bass for Randy Howell.
Jeff Crete.
Give me some love for Jeff Crete.
And Brent Chapman.
2012 Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Brent Chapman. Woo!
See Livingston Lures at every Bassmaster event in 2013. Visit us at livingstonlures.com.
The world's best fishing line is now available in the United States.
That's a toad.
Sunline Super Fluorocarbon, with strength to guarantee your confidence.
Introducing advanced interchangeable hook design, Freedom Live Action Hybrid Jigs. It gives the bait a free range of motion, give more natural and realistic action while maintaining upright hook position. Need to change bait styles, colors, even hooks on the fly? Get ready for the easiest way to mix up your lure appearance with an easy twist on and off snap. The future of fishing. Freedom Live Action Hybrid Jigs. Americana Outdoors is brought to you in part by Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here. By Arctic Ice, bitterly cold. And by Big Bite Baits. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors presented by Garmin. We've got spring fever and there's only one cure. It's time to shake off the winter doldrums and head outside.
You know, springtime's my very favorite time of the year. Bass are getting on the beds and moving shallow. Spring turkey season, it's just a great time to be in the woods.
It's a whole new year. It's excitement. You know, the fish are starting to bite, the turkeys are starting to gobble, your whole mood starts to change. You're getting out of the house finally after a long winter, but sometimes spring just really delays itself. It doesn't show up. And then there's that darn gopher, ground squirrel, Puxatawny Phil, or whatever his name is, that comes out of that hole.
Phil has absolutely no idea what he's talking about.
Puxatawny Phil's a liar.
I mean, personally, I've never given the groundhog any credit, so it doesn't really matter to me what he says. If it's warm, hey, this is going to be going on early, and if it's cold, it's not.
And when it's time to go turkey hunting, I don't really care what Phil says.
And turkey hunting is one of those things that really gets affected. When the cold fronts come and everything's brown and everything's dead, the turkeys just don't act right. They're not in that breeding mood, the hens are non-receptive, and it's more like deer hunting in ambush style.
You know, this year it's been a late spring. It's been cold. The turkeys normally by this time are gobbling good. We've been hunting for the past week and a half and it's just not going on. You know, the turkeys are not gobbling, and I think a lot of it has to do with the hens are not receptive. They're not ready to be bred. The dry weather has a lot to do with it. You know, it's been dry down here for, gosh, probably the past 3 or 4 years. And when that cold weather comes in, it normally delays that. It moves it back just like the spawn on bass fishing. It just moves everything back until we start getting the right weather and the right temperatures for everything. It's like Mother Nature knows when it's time for everything to do its deal. And so far, it's just been too cold.
You know, the weather's very dynamic. You have to be conscious of it, and that can be really good or really bad. You know, the light's on at the end of the tunnel. It's getting there. Summer's near, the warm weather's coming. As bad as it gets, you'll still closer to summer than you are to winter, so that's a good thing.
Coming up, we'll head back into the field and we'll take a look at a knife that you just might be interested in. Danner boots, made in the USA by skilled craftsmen, and we consider them to be the standard in comfortable and durable hunting boots. You can find Danner boots at Cabela's. Look them up online at cabela's.com. We'll be right back with more from Americana Outdoors.
You just want to fish, not mess around with buttons and settings and such. That's why they made every Garmin Echo fish finder easy to use. You see fish, you catch fish, easy. Fight fish, not your fish finder. Get the unsurpassed power, clarity, and dependability of a Garmin Echo fish finder.
Here at Cedar Creek Lake, we got a cooler full of nice crappie, just like this one. We're gonna go back and fillet them with the Bubba Blade. Hello guys, my name's Chuck Rollins. I'm with BigCrappie.com guide service. We're using a Bubba Blade to clean all of our fish now. We've stopped using the electric knives. I'll tell you why we like these guys. One, I've gotten quicker with this than I was my electric one. I would recommend Bubba Blade to anyone who cleans a lot of fish. You can bust right through the rib cages with these blades because they're so rigid, but these flexible ones they'll bend also, so you can clean these smaller fish. The reason I like these bigger blades is they give me a lot of leverage. Once I get in a roll and I start cleaning a lot of fish, if I've got 60 or 80 fish up here to clean, and you can push this through those bones a lot faster than you can push that electric knife through them. I picked up a Bubba Blade about 4 months ago and I'm sold on it, and that's all I use now.
It's for those who get up early on weekends and those who'd rather rough it than take it easy. It's for those who know it's not just a sport, but a way of life. The new Food Saver Game Saver vacuum sealing system keeps food fresh up to 5 times longer with a rugged design and 12-volt adapter cord for easy use in the field, ensuring your game and fish is fresh when you need it. The Food Saver Game Saver vacuum sealing system. Fielded fresh, sealed fresh.
Since 1996, Frog Togs outerwear have kept outdoorsmen warm and dry, even in the worst of conditions. Now, Frog Togs have expanded beyond hunting and fishing markets and revolutionized the industry with their patented fabric system. Frog Togs are extremely lightweight and portable. They pack easily in your car, boat, RV, and even on your motorcycle. Best of all, Frog Togs are 100% waterproof and windproof, and yet extremely breathable. Check us out online at frogtogs.com. Frog Togs, stop the rain.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is also brought to you in part by Boat US, the Boat Owners Association of the United States, by Hydrowave, start a feeding frenzy, and by Amphibia Performance Floating Eye Gear. For hunters, there's something special about rising before dawn and heading out into the woods. The stillness of the night, broken by the single gobble from high on the roost. It's turkey season.
Well, we're in Brackettville, Texas, and we're at turkey camp, and had no idea kind of what I was getting into, but the first morning where we snuck in at dark and crawled into some thick brushes and started to call the turkeys in, and you could hear them in front of us, and didn't really know what was going to happen, and then everything went quiet.
With all eyes on the road in front, the hunters settled in. It wasn't long before they saw movement off to their right.
2 toms, one was strutting along and another one was in front, and the guide said, "You got him in your sight, Chris?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got him."
Jeff has called 2 toms all the way up to the decoys, 15 yards out. Now it's up to the hunters.
You got it. You
Yeah.
smoked him. Awesome job, man.
Nice.
Awesome. Man.
To have 2 birds come in solo, no hens around or jakes around to disturb your shot. They walk into the sight of both you and your partners, and you get a double header. That's pretty darn good luck.
In springtime to me, it's like starting a new year. When it starts warming up, leaves start turning green, everything's just livelier, the weather gets better. Get out of winter from freezing temperatures into 60s and 70s and 80-degree temperatures. It's just a great time to be in the outdoors, whether it's hunting, fishing, or hiking, camping, whatever you want to do. It's just a pretty time of year.
Another thing that happens in the spring is you get these crazy storms and high winds, and they make it really tough to do things you may have been planning to do, which then, if you're an outdoorsman, you got to switch gears. Maybe you clean your tackle box, maybe you go plant your springtime food plots or work on setting up your next season's deer stands, and that's something that we do when we're out at the ranch where we get stuck. We're wanting to go turkey hunting, but a 30, 40 mile an hour wind is blowing, and that windmill's making so much noise because it's squeaking. We know we can't go sight fishing. We know the turkeys aren't going to hear us, so let's maximize that time and go work on springtime food plots. Springtime food plots can never be underestimated on how valuable that they are. I mean, they really provide a lot of things for the outdoorsman that are going to pay off in the long haul. Number one, you're going to start to see the benefits right away where your game is coming out of a busy long winter, out of the rut, and there's probably not a lot of good things out there for them to eat. And that springtime food plot, no matter where you're planting it, no matter what you're planting, is going to be green forage. It's going to be something that's going to provide your wildlife, be it your deer, your turkey, or whatever else that you're wanting to feed on your food plot. instantaneous results when they start eating it. So springtime food plots are really important to me, not only for right then to get those deer healthy coming out of a long winter, but also get them ready for that antler growing season where they're going to start putting on that bone that I'm going to be looking for come next fall.
Get ready for deer season. Got to clear out some brush. This small stuff down here grows up real thick, and we got to trim it out where we can see. If you can't see them, you can't kill them. So, get all of our tools out. Got a lot of work to do. Not all fun and games when you deer hunt. You got to put the work in.
With as much work as it takes to maintain the deer lease and turkey camp, we found that these portable generators by Yamaha offer dependable power in a surprisingly quiet and fuel-efficient package. If you're in the market, give them a look. They've got models for the home, RV, camping, and for work. Well, while Jeff finishes up here, Wade and Tom Rosdale are on the other end of the ranch, looking for an opportunity to call a gobbler or two. They didn't have to go far.
So this is about as good a spot to sit as any.
So you've got roasting trees over here to the left, and then there's more back here straight behind us? Super.
The hunters have stumbled into a dream situation. They've got about 20 birds, including multiple toms within 20 yards, and closing.
Yes! Holy cow, what a
They're
bunch
over
of
here,
birds.
over there. Good reel right there.
Reel down. And I get to let you carry them. That's even better yet.
Shoot, I'll carry them all day long when it goes down like that.
No, that was great, Wade. That's a thrill there.
Well, with the harvest over, the real work begins. And we've got a tool that's about as functional, durable, and multi-purpose as any we've ever run across. The Bubba Blade is one serious knife. We found it to be sturdy enough to slice through the thickest hides, and yet flexible enough to make easy work of cleaning fish and fowl. With a big red and no-slip grip handle, the Teflon-coated stainless steel blade that comes in both 7 and 9 inches, the Bubba Blade is a tool that you'll be glad you picked up. The makers set out to design a knife that will stay sharp while lasting the rigors of harsh environments. The handle won't get slippery even when wet, and it cleans up easy and will store without rusting or pitting. If it's time to replace your old knife, we encourage you to give the Bubba Blade a look. There's a reason they call it the ultimate sportsman's knife. You can find the Bubba Blade online at bubbablade.com. Stay on top of the latest news, technology, and gear at AmericanaOutdoors.com. Americana Outdoors is also on Facebook. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.